shit's in the safe. Got me a spot out the way. Nigga just tryna be safe.
Let's get to the sports talk.
His entire rookie season while recovering from injuries suffered during his one college season. Porter was the top player in his high school class and was drafted 14th overall by the Nuggets despite the injury concerns. Here's what Michael said about finding playing time on their stacked roster. MPJ told the Denver Post, "It's just going to take me being mature because we have such a great team already, and I'm a first-year player. I don't know everything that's going on. I probably won't get a huge role that I wanted off the bat, but every player started slow. Look at Kawhi." So let me ask you this. Like, what are your expectations, I guess, on Michael Porter Jr.? Well, you know what? Let's do this first. BS or real talk on his role. Let's do it.
I'll go real
first.
talk. Oh, really?
Oh.
I don't think it's like BS, but it's sort of like you've been around the organization for a while. You can learn what the systems are. Like, I've had years where I've been injured and I've been able to stay with the team, and that was everything for me because I was learning the system. I was involved in the locker room. So, like, yeah, I understand. Like, you want to talk about your role. You want to talk about your influence in the game. You semi want to compare yourself to Kawhi in a weird, you know what I mean? Which is true when Kawhi started with San Antonio. But at the end of the day, for me, I just feel like, okay, let's see you play. Like, getting healthy, the number one availability, like the best ability is availability, right? Like, get on the court and fight and grind with your guys, understand the culture, learn, and then everything will fall into place. So that's why I'm just sort of like, you know, walk the walk before you sort of talk the talk just a little bit.
Well, I mean, Kobe didn't start his first year with the Lakers. Mm-hmm. Like, people forget that. That was a long time ago, but he came off the bench. Mm-hmm. Partly why Del Harris got fired. But, I take what you're saying personally because you had to accept a lesser role this year on Sparks.
Yeah.
Coming off the bench.
Yeah, no, I did. And, to me, it was all about building that championship culture, learning from people that have won it and have won.
He's going to be a good player for the Nuggets. It's just, if he stay healthy with a team that's already good, they already in a good position. Because they is in the tough West. But he get them a different type of scoring to go along with that team. If he just stay on the court and stay healthy all year, Nuggets could make some more noise this year. It's going to be hard once they get to the playoffs, though, once it come down to it, because how loaded the West got. But Michael Porter Jr. is going to be a good player for them, a stretch forward for them, and it create a lot of open lanes for a lot of their players to get to the rim. And as long as he be out there with them, the team could have another good year again. Because you're already with a good team. All you do got to just plug him in and add on his scoring to go along with their star, Nurkic. Like, it's just like what he brings to the team is like a lot of value to this team. They know what he could do for them, like being healthy. He got to get used to it being in the NBA game. Because he did set out a whole year because he already had that injury coming in when he got drafted. But the Nuggets know what they're going to get out of him once he be on the floor with this team, with a young, good team. They can, potentially win a championship probably this year or next year. We don't know because the West got so much deeper and a lot stronger and stronger. So you gotta wait and see what he's gonna do in that court. It's probably gonna have to take him a little while to get his legs under him because he haven't played over a year. So they're gonna just fit him in and just ease his way into the game. And protect him by not giving that so much minutes. Like, once he get all that under him, they're gonna be able to use him a lot more.
Champions and championships, and for me, it's funny you allude to this because when you're a young player trying to find their way, it's difficult. But me as a veteran, I have a unique perspective. Like, this is a decision I'm making for my future, right? But for him, it's sort of like you just have to immerse yourself in the grind. So you just have to immerse yourself.
Yeah.
You have to get on the court. You have to be out there. You have to be healthy. And I think he's going to have a tremendous year. He has a tremendous upside.
Yeah.
But that comes with playing first and being there for your teammates and learning and building that chemistry.
Sinead, to your point, though, you can learn while you're sitting out. I mean, Blake Griffin, Ramona, you remember, I mean, he missed his first season completely due to injury. And then when he was plugged in, like, he was ready to go.
Yeah, it was a redshirt year for him.
Yeah, so, and we've seen
That's
that.
what we hope to expect.
Right, and I think that, so it is possible to learn while you're not necessarily playing. Now, look, real experience, on-court experience is going to be the greatest factor.
Yeah.
Right, for sure. I don't think that we should just dismiss that part, but yeah, he should still be involved in what they're doing. So what do you expect his role to be?
I think he gets brought along slowly because, as Jay said, you're joining a team that was the best in the Western Conference. Like,
Right.
I mean, one of the best, and
probably will be near the top again.
He's got to learn where he fits in and where his role is gonna establish. Now, they're counting on him. They're counting on him for the outside shooting. They're counting on him to give them a spark, but they don't need him, because they didn't need him last year. And I think that hurts the ego. And there's so many times in life where, like, every once in a while it just gets in there and hits your ego, and then you just got to check yourself. You call your friends, you go, wait, is this real or is this just my ego talking?
And then you wonder, like, why am I doing this? Well, you're doing this to be great. Like, that's the exact same thing. I'm coming here, playing on the Sparks on the bench, but you know what? I'm doing this to learn, to win a championship, to be great.
But here's what I would say. I do think they need him if they want to be a championship team.
Okay.
I think that if they want to be a championship team, they need a wing player, because generally wing players dominate in this sport. So
That's what he brings to him. He's a good wing player. Everybody needs a good wing player to win a championship. That's the main reason they drafted him, because that's what he could bring to him. He can shoot, score, he can shoot, put the ball on the floor, and be a stretch forward for them. It would help them get a championship with him on the floor. But he gotta wait and see how they gonna play him out, and they gonna limit his minutes because he been hurt all year, and he had to ease his way on into the team and know what they want to run with him, like how he gonna fit in with them. That's what they gonna do, and see where he fits. And once they figure that out, now he's gonna get more minutes under him.
I do think there is some room for him there potentially. Maybe not right now, to your point, Ramona, but I think long term, they're absolutely going to need him as far as championship expectations are concerned.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium